Right, solve 2 tan squared 3 theta minus 7 sec 3 theta minus 5 for theta being between 0 and 180, given our answers correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, so this is what we've got to solve. Now the problem when we try to solve this is that we've got a tan and a sec. Tan and a sec are different variables. We need to make the variables the same. Now the thing to realise, obviously, is that 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to sec squared theta, is equivalent to sec squared theta, which means that tan squared theta is equal to sec squared theta minus 1. So my equation will become 2 times sec squared 3 theta minus 1, changing for tan squared 3 theta, is equal to 7 sec 3 theta. Notice now I have the same variable, sec 3 theta, sec 3 theta. Right, this is a quadratic in sec 3 theta, so minus 5, so expand the brackets, 2 sec squared 3 theta minus 2 is equal to 7 sec 3 theta minus 5. So arranging it in the format of a quadratic, so we get 2 sec squared 3 theta minus 7 sec 3 theta, and then if we take 5 over here, it will become plus 3. Minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we now got a quadratic in sec 3 theta. You could, if you wanted to, change these all to cos, but it involves a lot more manipulation, so we can deal with the sec in a minute. No, so the product for factorising this is 2 times 3, which is 6, and then the sum is going to be minus 7, and then the factors of that are minus 6 minus 1, let's just check that. Minus 6 times minus 1 gives me 6, minus 6 minus 1 gives me minus 7. So we've got 2 sec squared 3 theta minus 6 sec 3 theta minus sec 3 theta plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we factorise by grouping. So grouping the first two terms, and we have a common factor of 2 sec 3 theta. So we're left with a sec 3 theta minus 3. Bring down the minus sign and put a 1, and then if we group the next two terms together, let's just go back a bit. Then there is no sort of common factor here, so we're going to get sec 3 theta minus 3 is equal to 0. Notice that sign changes because if you multiply that back in, minus 1 times minus 3 gives you plus 3. Notice now we have here the same thing in the bracket, so that can come out. So you've got sec 3 theta minus 3, and then 2 sec 3 theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Right, over the page here. Right, so either sec 3 theta minus 3 is equal to 0. Now, that means that sec 3 theta is equal to 3, and that cos 3 theta is 1 over 3. And then if we did cos to the minus 1 or 1/3, we're going to get 70.528. If we remember, we're solving for between 0 and 180, and therefore 3 theta, we need to look for angles between 0 times 3 times 180, which is 540. If we draw our South Asian Tennis Club, cos is positive. Cos is positive in the first and the fourth quadrant, so we draw our angles in there at with the positive x-axis, 90, and then we start going round. So we're going to have that 3 theta is equal to 70.5. 360 minus 70.5, and then 360 plus 70.5, and then we're going to stop because here we would have got to 540. So going around there, that's 360 plus another 180 gives me to 540. We stop. So working those out, we're going to get 3 theta 70.528 degrees, 289.472 degrees, and then 430.528 degrees. That gives me 3 theta. In order to find theta, I get 23.5 by dividing by 3, 96.5 degrees, and 143.5 degrees. Or sec 3 theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, sec 3 theta is equal to 1/2, which means that cos 3 theta is 2. Now that's just not possible. You can't have cos greater than 1 or less than minus 1. So therefore, we only have these solutions here. We'll just write them all out. So theta is 23.5, 96.5, and 143.5. So this has been a video to show you how to solve a trig equation using a Pythagorean identity. This one being 1 plus tan squared is equal to sec squared theta. I hope you understood, and I thank you very much for watching.